She is also a coffee and tea enthusiast. Her YouTube channel is the well-known Chao Coffee and Tea with 163,000 subscribers. All Things Milk Tea and the Basic Barista are the books she wrote for general information, techniques, tips, recipes for home and business. Okay, you might know who she is right now, but ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Riza Sri Pechvandi. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap our hands. All right. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. When you were reading the things about me, I wasn't sure if that was me. But you did a great job. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, this is live. Okay, so a lot of you guys are asking earlier if she will be really here. She is here. Okay, we've been together actually as early as 6 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah. She is around the area. She is going to coffee shops. She is going Tagaytay, Amadeo, Mendez, and a lot many coffee shops here around here in the Metro Tagaytay area. But this time it's time for you guys. It's time for us to talk about her journey on this episode. So guys, if you have questions about anything about her, you can just message it down below. If you're watching this show in a group, just follow the link, and then you can just type it down there so we can see it, and then we can answer it maybe later after by the end of the show. Okay, so again, she's really here. Okay, she's really here.
I'm in flesh.
I mean, she in flesh. Okay, now the first question is the first topic I want to really ask is the history of Chao Coffee and Tea. Why do you pick that name? The Chao name.
Well, you're asking about the name Chao. Originally, when I first came to Philippines, I wanted to start promoting the use of healthier version of tapioca pearls. And this is using grass jelly, very popular in Thailand.
Oh, okay.
And grass jelly in Thai is a Chao Koi. So that's Chao. But then it slowly evolved into something else. So Chao is just like in Philippines, every time you say salamat po. In Thai, you would say Kob kun Chao, or something like the po, or but it's a dialect. It's not really like Kob kun ka. This is more on the northern side of Thailand, a dialect.
Okay.
And of course, that has been my tagline now for those that have watched my YouTube channel. At the end, I always say "Ciao" for now, so that's the tagline.
So that's the whole history of Xiao, and then how do you like the YouTube journey itself? Like you started like other YouTubers that is starting out, that you started like no subscribers, right?
Right,
so
absolutely.
so zero subscribers, and the topic of that you discuss usually is the recipes, the recipes of drinks, milk tea, and coffee. So from there, how was it? Are you at first expecting that will someone be really watching this kind of content, or you just want to just get out there and just make content and then let's upload it?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to educate people. I wanted to share what I know. When I started YouTube, to be honest, I wasn't a YouTube fan. I didn't even watch YouTube. And the first time I used YouTube was to create content that's really incredible. And I just thought, okay, I'll do it, but no end goal in sight. And so I thought if I get to 1,000, I would be happy. And if I get to 10,000, my daughter told me that that will be very, very hard to get into 10,000. But then, I started, it took me about, I think to start monetization on YouTube, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers, plus
the 4,000
watch hours. And I didn't get there until 6 months later.
But that was fast. It's fast for for 6 months. Some
Yeah, I
are
think,
like
yeah.
doing it for years already, but they cannot do the 6 months or the 10,000 watch hours. That's
Right.
very hard. That's really like a really good channel. That means a lot of people is watching you.
Yeah.
And then from there, a lot of Filipino baristas, coffee shop owners, for sure, they have been watching your videos. So, if ever, do you decided on the niche market that you're gonna be having? Like, for example, I make YouTube videos for Filipino audience only, or I'm gonna be making YouTube for the Thai community.
Well, initially I wanted to make this channel for the Filipino people. Honestly, I started my first YouTube with using the local language, Tagalog. I think my first 3 videos were in Tagalog English. It was just a little bit, it was hard to explain something technical.
For sure.
And then you have to speak the language as well. I've been away, I left when I was 20. Yeah, and so it's been a long time, right? But yeah, it's for the Filipino people. But then I realized my viewers have expanded. It's now global, and thank you to all of you. But yeah, the first 10,000 came after a year, and the 100,000 subscribers was just the second year.
Wow,
That was amazing.
That was
yeah.
fast. Yeah,
So,
very good. And now, for those who don't know, okay, a lot of our audience and those people who watch your YouTube, Riza here is Filipina. Okay. Actually, some of my friends or the coffee shop owners, they don't know that you're Filipino. You have a Filipino blood. Okay, so she is here. I think the last time she was here, like 3 years ago, that's pre-pandemic. So she's here again to, she did a barista training last Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's why you're here. And then she attended some family gatherings and all. But how was it? The barista training last Tuesday. How was it? A lot of attendees, or how was the
Yeah.
training?
Well, just picking up on what you said, do I have a Filipino blood? The answer is absolutely not. I don't have Filipino blood. I am a Filipino.
Yeah.
I was born here. I grew up here, born and bred, and proud to be a Filipino. Yeah, and yes, we had a successful barista. Well, it's more like a business training.
Oh.
Yeah, and I made it just a 1-day session, and it was meant for 10 people. I had 12 people,
Wow.
but then some of them couldn't make it, so it was such a lovely occasion, almost I'd call it, because I met all these incredible people, some with branches already, others are just thinking of starting a cafe, and it was incredible. I was delighted by the results. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The things you teach, or the recipes you show on YouTube, where do you get all those inspiration from?
Well, I mean, I traveled the world, and also in Thailand, because I came here about 5 years ago, and I looked at the market. At the time, the coffee industry is not yet as much as it is at the moment. And I thought that people don't really know how to make good coffee.
Yeah.
But today is an eye-opener, because we did go and tour 4 coffee shops, and I'm delighted by what I saw, and more delighted to know that they have been watching my YouTube channel and been inspired by them, by the videos that I show there. So, I mean, did I ever think I would run out of content?
Yeah,
Because,
that's what I'm going to ask.
it's absolutely not. There's just too many, and there's so many variations, especially with the number of brewing methods. I would say I've just touched the surface. I have lots more to share with you. So yes, the journey is an ongoing journey.
It's just starting.
Yeah, it just begun.
Yeah. So when you say your videos, I've seen your channel a couple of times before we did the show. you release videos like twice a week? Twice a week? Or this recently?
Yeah. I mean, I actually post too much, sometimes. But then when I don't, like this time, I've been away for 3 weeks and I haven't really uploaded as many. People are saying they're waiting for me. But yes, this one is a good opportunity for me to at least get this opportunity to chat with you and people to know me a lot better with the questions that you might ask. And so hopefully this is a win-win situation for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that we are seeing right now, the one on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most viewed videos you have, the cold brew.
Right.
Wow, 2.1 million views and counting.
Right.
It's still going on.
Yeah, I'm really amazed by that. It's I think most of the feedback that I see there is that nobody really knew that it is that simple, it is that easy to make coffee at home. Many people would buy them outside and then they realize that, oh, it is that easy.
Yeah. Oh, that, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right now on your screens, is her YouTube channel. So you can just subscribe there. Just click that notification bell so you can be notified for the next videos that she will be releasing. Okay, and she'll be releasing more because we've shot a lot of new videos today.
Yes.
Yeah. we toured around. So ladies and gentlemen, it will be released soon. Okay, she'll be the one to release it, so just wait for it. All right. Now you are one. Let's accept it. This is true, and you are one of the most the icons now of the coffee and milk tea here in the Philippines. Yeah. Okay. So how does it feel to be one of the most known channels when it comes to this area?
I'm simply amazed.
Yeah.
I mean, some of my comments were like they view Lance Hendrick, James Hoffman, and myself. I'm like, ooh, I cannot be on that level because, well, I'm basically a home barista. That's why I call my book The Basic Barista. But then, yes, it's just, I'm so grateful to all my subscribers, to you guys. I was really, warmed by the reception that I got today, knowing that a lot of Filipinos actually know me.
Yeah. And then when they literally know you because when they're starting out until now, they're still watching your videos. Like the one that we the coffee shop we were at earlier. They even closed down their shop.
I know, that's just amazing. There was a sign at the door saying they're closed for private function, and just because I was going to visit them, that's like, wow.
Yeah. You're gonna be you will know that coffee shop soon. We're gonna be releasing that video. Okay, she'll be releasing that video on her YouTube channel. So that was a very, very nice experience.
Yeah, and I really love the crew there. I mean, all of them were amazing. Really.
So now about coffee. Let's talk about coffee now because you've tasted coffee here, and for sure you're doing and brewing it in Thailand. Can you say the difference of the coffee here, the beans here in the Philippines, or the coffee here in general and the coffee there in Thailand?
Without upsetting a few people. Well, I would say it's just the main difference is in the taste of the people, the consumer, the market. In Thailand, people would generally prefer stronger coffee. 3 years back, I would say, or 5 years, going back 5 years, I would say that the coffee beans in the Philippines very inconsistent in quality. But I realized that has changed.
Yeah.
That has completely changed.
Yeah.
There are good coffee here, but then just beware of those that claim they're single origin, 100% Arabica. I am amazed by how much the coffee industry has changed here, and that can only be good for those that are wishing to start their business, coffee business, and also
They should know their beans.
yeah, know your beans. I mean, I always say that a good coffee drink, the critical success factors would be number one, the coffee beans, right?
Yeah.
And the machine, and the grinder, very important. And finally, it is the barista.
Yeah.
Right? There's three most important, but then we shouldn't forget the barista. So it's just the difference really is in the way that people prefer them. So in Thailand, they prefer it stronger. So maybe the taste of the coffee here will not be as strong, right? But these days with the trend toward lighter roast coffee beans,
Oh yeah.
I don't think that is happening quite yet here in the Philippines.
Slowly getting
Getting
there.
there.
Slowly getting there, but it's getting there. You said that the coffee in Thailand is more stronger. Stronger in taste or stronger in aromas or on what?
When I say stronger, what I mean is how they prefer their coffee. I mean, in reality, the strength, body, and the aroma of the coffee could be very similar. But it's just that I think in the Philippines, a good quality coffee is very expensive.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
For sure. Like for example, for a single origin, for example, the apple beans. It's really some quality beans here are like 1,000 pesos per kilo.
Yeah.
That's per kilo. So for a coffee shop to serve that kind, they sometimes they need to raise prices because of now, like for example, the inflation, like for the milk to be like high price on milk, high price on the beans, high price on the syrups as well.
Yeah.
So they need to might as well take on a higher price for them to earn for their coffee shop. That's very understandable, but I think the market should know also and should understand, for you to get a good coffee, you need to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With coffee, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, for
Really
sure.
is.
Yeah.
But then, as like what I always say in my channel, you don't have to spend so much. You can make good coffee with lesser investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the French press, you can have a good coffee if you're gonna be using the French press. We do like the Hoffman method.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Even though it's a 10-minute long waiting time, but we do it just for a taste of a good coffee. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that, I mean, I think in Philippines, the trend is also now going to more espresso based, right?
Yeah.
But all over the world, the trend is going to more like slow bar.
Yeah. the Philippines is going to the espresso. Well, how do you call it? The second wave. The second wave, but the world is going to the third wave already, going to the manual method. What would you prefer? On your opinion, what do you prefer?
On the brewing method?
The brew method, like the third wave or the second wave?
I mean, if you would like to have a proper coffee shop, people would like to see a machine there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Espresso machine. But then now, if you want to be going to the third wave, it's the experience that you provide, right? And of course, the different types of coffee beans that you... I mean, if I was going to drink it black, I would prefer the pour over,
Yeah.
right? Or even French press.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the third wave method here in the Philippines is much more, the price is much more higher compared to the espresso-based extraction of coffee. Maybe because of the method that they're using and also the experience. Like you're correct, the experience that they are selling. Like for example, you see how your coffee is made. You see how it is like measured, how it is done, and then you're gonna be seeing like you're gonna be tasting the real coffee, like the real coffee experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And generally, using the manual brewing method pour over, you use 4 coffee beans. Yeah. So that's just the way it is.
Yeah, and also it's much more faster. If you're in a hurry, I think that's much more faster than heating up your espresso machine. Yeah. If you're gonna be at home and you want to have a cup of coffee, you're going to heat up your espresso machine. You're going to get your frother. You're going to get your what do you call this, the portafilter, just to get a good cup of coffee. And then now, oh yes, okay. Now, all right, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, we would like to thank our sponsor for this episode. It's the Seda Bakery. They're from Mendez, Cavite. Hello, thank you so much. And this is a very, very good partner to a cup of coffee. Okay, Naseda, Jacobina, egg pie, cassava cake. We have it here. They gave us all this. Thank you so much. Believe it or not, the Jacobina is since 1947. Okay, so guys, if you are a coffee drinker, this is a must-have for you. You can just go to their bakery, or you can just search them on Facebook or their social media accounts. Get one. All right, for your
Can
coffee.
I say something about that?
Yes.
Yeah. So today I had the opportunity to try a latte, a frappe, blended drink using this biscuits, cookies or biscuit, and it's just like making your Lotus Biscoff latte. Instead of that, you use this. You just like blend it with your coffee and your milk, and I must say it works. And I tried it. I must say I tried it, and something just clicked. I remember the taste. Thank you so much for giving this to us.
Thank you.
I'm supposed to take this all home, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Jacobina, for giving it. All right, now let us talk about the books you have. Okay, the all-time
All things
milk
milk
tea. Okay, let's talk about that first. That is all about milk tea recipes.
Recipes.
The right preparation.
Yeah, it talks about if you are planning to start your milk tea business, this is the book to read. First of all, it talks about what you need, the different types of tea, the brewing methods. And
the
how
right
you
brewing method.
The right brewing. Well, there's never a right brewing method, really. You can use if you are starting from low investment, it's a scalable investment. So you can start small, or you can start large with a big bang, right? But I would say if you are planning to start a milk tea business, I would say get this book. I'm not promoting this so that you will buy this book, but I'm promoting this because I know it will help you.
Yeah, that book can help everyone, especially nowadays. Coffee shops now now serves milk tea as well, or milk tea shops now serves coffee. Yeah. So the books here are really, it can help those who are looking for new recipes, for those people who are looking to how to enhance their existing recipes. Maybe this is the right book for you, and for sure you'll be learning a lot by reading these books. And books are still the way to go. Yeah, books are still the way to go.
And I think the beauty of this book, and I'm sure that many of those that read it, is that all the ingredients are accessible. They are budget friendly.
Yeah. All right. Now, the milk tea has the partner of a milk tea is usually pearls, right? So the pearls you told earlier are the what is it again?
Grass jelly.
The grass jelly. It's now being used also here in the Philippines, I think. Yeah, the grass jelly. So what does it like differ from the normal pearl?
Well, I mean, the grass jelly that are sold in the Philippines, unfortunately, are the synthetic ones. So they're just the canned ones. Yeah. But the ones that we make are fresh from leaves, stems and leaves.
Okay.
So they are healthier version, and they also last longer.
Okay.
Tapioca pearls, you can only use it during the day. The next day you have to throw them away.
Yeah.
Because and it's also very unhealthy. But unhealthy foods sometimes are the best.
Yeah.
I do love tapioca pearls too, but I think it's just you should look for better options.
Yeah. And then, have you tasted milk tea here in the Philippines?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
I asked that question to you earlier. The difference of the Thai milk tea
And the coffee.
and the Thai milk tea here. What can you say about it?
Unfortunately, the Thai milk tea in the Philippines, very few can make it right. And it's not because they haven't watched my videos. It's more because I think with Thai milk tea, it's very, very particular in the tea that you use, the brewing method, you know, how long, how much you have to use, and the key really is the milk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Because-
now everyone knows you should watch Chao, the channel, okay, for the Thai milk tea. All right. So everyone, actually, I've tasted a good Thai milk tea. I forgot the name of the I forgot the name of the shop, but they are more on the authenticity of each. I forgot the name. Maybe later I can remember the name of that shop.
Yeah.
Okay, they're a small shop. They're a very very small shop that serves milk tea and coffee as well. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the beginning. We're gonna be pausing for a break, and then after that, we're gonna still be having a lot more conversations, questions to be answered. All right. So if you have questions, you can just put it down below. I will try to answer that at the end of this video. All right. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Darwin, and we'll be back.
This is my backyard experience. This is my backyard experience.
And we're back. Okay, we are back here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening. And you are watching the Portafilter. Once again, my name is Darwin, together with Ms. Riza of Chao Coffee and Tea. We are talking about her journey, her YouTube journey, her journey as a whole in releasing her books. And now we are now on the second book. And this is the second book, the Basic Barista for Home and Business. Okay. Now, let's talk. You are seeing the book now, the cover in your screens. Can you tell me about this book?
The book. Well, from the title, it is the Basic Barista. What I wanted to focus here will be business ideas for small-scale business, right? So, but it covers about 4 different brewing methods. So, I covered the cold brew, espresso, hot brew, and instant coffee, because I think that instant coffee is very, very much
instant in a way, like instant the instant, just like the normal instant coffee.
Instant coffee. It has there. So if you're planning to start a business and using instant coffee, you can also look at this book. So you can make latte, cappuccino using instant coffee. So different types of coffee here. It talked about different types of brewing methods. But this is the Basic Barista. I am now in the process of writing my third book, which is going to be called The Barista. And it is focusing more on from good to great tasting coffee. So I'd like you to stay tuned. Watch out for that one.
You announced that first here.
You're hearing it first here, actually. It's supposed to be a secret, but it's out now because Darwin has kind of like... I should have said that.
Yeah. You heard it first here, okay? You heard it first here. She will be releasing her third book, okay? And we should have a copy of that, okay? So, guys, I think most of you have her book already, okay? And I'm gonna be announcing it now. Tomorrow, all right? Tomorrow, it's a Friday. It's September 9 tomorrow, okay? If you're gonna be watching this right now, if you're watching this right now, September 9 tomorrow, she'll be having a meet and greet here in the office from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, just Ways Cafe Supplies Tagaytay. Okay, she'll be here 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. for the meet and greet before she goes back to Manila, because she'll be here until Sunday. She'll be here in the Philippines till Sunday. So might as well, if you are near the area, if you're from Cavite, if you're from Laguna, if you're from Batangas, go here and grab this chance, because why? One, it's free, okay? All you need to do is just go here. And then second, you're gonna be meeting her in person, okay? You're gonna be meeting her in person. You can talk to her, you can have a picture with her, okay? So just grab this once in a lifetime opportunity, okay? Again, 1 to 3 p.m. tomorrow, September 9.
I hope it's not just once in a lifetime. I wish to be back here more often.
Wow,
from now on, yeah.
That's more.
But yes, I'm happy to. If you have a copy of the book, I will sign them for you.
Wow. All right. Now you heard that from her. Let's just bring the copy of the book, and then she'll sign it here. Okay. Again, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow. All right. Now, let's do the business talk now.
Right.
In your perspective, what are the most challenging part that you experienced when you started out, like on your YouTube, on your book, and your whole journey? What is the most challenging part, and how did you overcome it?
The
Starting
struggle? A business.
Maybe let's start with your YouTube journey. Did you have a struggle, why is it there's no subscribers, like maybe like that, or like for example the business when you're starting out, you are having some kind of problem that you're having, and how did you come up with solution with it?
I mean, if you talk about just being a content creator in YouTube, there are lots of challenges there. I never worried about not having subscribers. I was more worried about how could I create content that would be, useful to people that are viewing them. And so there really is no end to this. So all you have to do is just keep posting. Some people might view some videos, not all of them, but then you never know what will appeal to the people. So just keep posting them. The most difficult challenge is really just making sure you get enough content to publish, and it almost becomes your life, really. So make sure there's a balance between life and YouTube. Coffee and tea has become my hobby. I retired and then just did this as a hobby, and now it's almost like it's a full-time job.
This is a full-time thing now for you.
Full-time job, yeah.
Did you experience one time, like, for example, you're doing videos, like, when you're starting out, when you're doing videos, and then someone walks to you and asks you if you are the one that is on YouTube, maybe in Bangkok? Did you experience that in the early days?
Actually, in the early days, it's more like I would get a message afterward that, oh, I saw you there, and I wanted to approach you, but I was shy. I think that was more like, that was the most common. I don't think people just would come up to me, although there are some that come up to me, especially when I enter a coffee shop and say, aren't you the one on this channel? And I'm like, yeah.
And now after that, they're afraid to do the coffee that you ordered.
yeah. I think that's it. Now they're just like, oh my God, how will it taste like? And they're sometimes it's just delightful, really. But for those, if you're asking me a question about starting a coffee business, right? Coffee shop, milk tea shop, I would say what's most important is to get a mentor. I always say this because some things are not just meant to be started just because you think you love coffee or you like milk tea, but then you could go wrong, right? If you get the mentor, get a proper training even, right? And then it's also all about research.
Yeah.
There's a lot now on YouTube, and with so much there, you also have to filter the information that you get, right?
Yeah. They should know the right and the wrong, and then they should not just watch one video and just rely on all that on that video. You should have like a balance of the knowledge. You could, like, for example, if they're gonna be watching other YouTubers about coffee, they should have other YouTubers to watch about coffee as well, for them to balance the information. Maybe some of the informations, like you said, should be filtered.
Yes.
Like, for example, the brewing method of this guy or this channel is not the same brewing method as you are doing. So maybe they can find the common ground or the middle of it. So maybe that's the time that they can find what's right for them, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only, it's amazing how my viewers actually are not just from the Philippines. I have a lot of viewers in Indonesia. Hello, Indonesia, if any of you is watching. India, Malaysia, the United States is my actually number one, the biggest subscribers, right? And then Philippines, I have about 33% of my subscribers are from the Philippines. Oh, okay. Right? And then the UK, and my books have already reached a lot of people all over the world. And so I'm saying, this is my way of like mentoring people. Yes, and then just filter information, do your experiments, do your tests, but keep going, and also don't be afraid to fail, because but don't stop. Don't be afraid to fail, and keep going. Sorry, did I say that again? Don't stop. Just keep keep experimenting. Just keep tasting, right? And let members of your family and friends taste your coffee, because coffee is a very complex
very
industry.
true.
Yeah, it's not just about how it tastes. It's all about. I mean that coffee shop we went to today. I was amazed by that. You just have to wait and see.
Just to add up there, for me, there's really no failure, especially in business and in a journey. There's no failure, only learnings. So every time you fail, always remember that that is part of your journey. So if you fail, you should stand back up and then treat it as a learning experience. So every time you will be encountering that one, you won't like lose hope or you want to stop. Don't stop. Always go further. Always experiment. Always do the things that you really want to achieve. Because after that, maybe after a year or two, you're just gonna be laughing at that experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you overcome it. You did your research. You backed it up with real informations, and then you tested it out. You tried it out in the real world. In the real world, and then when you succeed, you're just gonna be laughing at all those experiences that you had, that hard times, right?
And the key also is, like I said, when I said don't stop, is you have once you get it, once you think you get it right, that's not the end of it. You have to keep innovating.
Yes.
Keep adding new things, right?
Every day is a learning journey. Every day is a learning path. So we should. That's the thing about business. If you have your coffee shop, every day you should think of a new way to for your clients to come back to your coffee shop. You need to think of new gimmicks. You need to think of new style to please everyone, and new products especially. So there. Okay.
I actually have a question for you. I mean, in the Philippines, I know there's a lot of businesses starting milk tea, coffee, but there's a great number of startups, but there's also a few that failed. You're right? They closed down.
Actually, I'm a lot recently has been. I encountered other coffee shops that changed even their name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've been one. The one in Podium.
Yeah.
They changed the name, right? They changed the name. Hello. Maybe we could greet them. Mambayan and Kanan. Hello. Thank you for watching. Marifi Kisay Antonio. Wow, I love her. Nasa Pinas ba siya? Sorry, kakanood lang. Yes, she's here.
I'm here.
In the Philippines. She's
At
really
Cafe
here. This is not
Tagaytay.
Zoom, okay? This is not Zoom. She's really here. Okay.
You can hold me.
Yeah.
Yes, in flesh.
She's actually here. She's actually here. And she has a meet and greet, okay? Ma'am Marifi Antonio, she has a meet and greet tomorrow here in Cafe Supplies Tagaytay. If you want to come, she's here at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay? You can just search us on Waze, Cafe Supplies Tagaytay. Okay? And Ma'am Diana Angela Ferrer Rosales, true coffee is very complex. And yeah, Ma'am Diana, again, yeah, thank you for commenting. Thank you so much. And see you tomorrow as well. Yeah, Ma'am Diana. Okay, well, yeah, thank you guys. If you have other questions, if you have opinions to let us know, just type it down below. Okay, we're gonna be reading that. Okay, now, and the evolution now of coffee here in the Philippines, like we've just visited 4 coffee shops, right, this day, and from there, there's only. Do you encourage more coffee shops in your opinion? Do you encourage more coffee shops to do the third wave method, or?
I would say you have to be extra careful. You do not just say it just because it's like a clickbait. It will just make you more marketable, but good people that are discerning, customers that are coffee enthusiasts, really, they would know if you don't know your craft. So don't do that unless you are sure.
Before you do the methods or before you do the manual brewing methods, make sure you know how to do it properly.
Right,
Yeah.
and you really have to understand the coffee beans, Get ones that are worthy of being called a specialty coffee.
Yeah. From your we have different taste buds, right? So here in the Philippines, is the local beans here the one you tasted earlier? Is it okay for you, or is it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They like I said, it has improved over the last 3 years since the last time I was here. And it's just that I hope that they could be a little bit more competitive in terms of the price.
Yeah.
You know, I think they are very highly priced. I would encourage all coffee shops to go local, really.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you want to get Ethiopia or Brazil, you know?
If there's
there
a good
are
beans
coffee,
here.
Yeah, good coffee beans here. Let's support our local farmers. That's really my advice to, because it just might be even better, right?
Yeah, and you can help each other. Like if you're gonna be using local beans, you are buying it from a local farmer, and then that local farmer will be more enthusiastic to plant more coffee trees, because a lot of coffee shops is their client already. So it's just like the wheel of the process of a business. So if you support each other will be like prospering all together, and then the business or the community will stay on what it is right now, or even more get bigger, or because everyone is helping each other. Yeah.
And also, I would just say that for those that drink coffee, the beans, treat them with care and respect. Why do I say that? It's not easy. You know, you pick them individually.
Yeah.
It's not like you know, wine that you just like
Put it
just
in the
trample it. Right? Yeah. But coffee beans, I hate to see a bean fall onto the floor. Yeah, let's respect our local farmers and help them
They're
grow.
gonna be picking it, and then they're gonna be drying it,
Yeah,
and
the
then
process,
after the
almost.
drying, they're gonna be like putting it in the machine where it peeled the peeler, the
Yeah.
machine, and then before we could get the green bean,
Yeah.
and then after the green bean that's not yet done, it will go to the roaster.
Right.
So there's a lot of process for you to get those beans. So
Yeah.
let's give it the best possible care we can. Okay, so there. And any more questions, guys? Just put it down below. All right, we can just talk about it, and then now we've talked about it a little earlier. If you don't know, the it's like the studio, right? The videos that you see on her channel, that's actually her kitchen. She has a very, very nice kitchen at home back in Bangkok. Now, for sure, as a there.
That's not my kitchen. That's my coffee corner.
Oh, that's only your coffee corner. Okay, can you tell me more about this?
So actually, my kitchen became overcrowded, and my family was like, "What's all this?" So I decided to have we have a small conservatory, and I moved everything there. So it's a lot better this time. But yes, if you are planning to be a content creator, you can start from home. Absolutely, nobody is stopping you. Just keep
Yes.
posting. If you want my
Just
YouTube
make videos
journey,
and put it out.
Make videos, yeah.
Yeah. What's your personal choice when it comes to espresso machines?
Brand.
The brand, if you have.
I don't say it unless it's a paid promotion.
All
No,
right.
I'm just kidding. No,
Very,
no.
very, very nice.
No. I mean, do you really have to spend a lot on coffee machine? Well, with coffee machine, you get what you pay for, just like coffee beans. But you can start small. I think the China-made espresso machines these days are
Very,
very
getting
good.
better.
Yeah, very, very good. I must say comparable. If you're just starting, you can start with a small. I think one of the most popular ones here is the Gemini.
The Gemini, yeah.
3200D. You can get it from Cafe Supplies Tagaytay as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't even bother going small. But I will be showing some small options as well, just because not everybody has that initial investment. But if you can, just save up to go for a better one.
Yeah, for sure, because it will pay you back sooner or later.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you invest in a good machine for sure it will help you also in succeeding on your journey. You will not buy at least a new machine after 3 years to 5 years,
Yeah.
right? Coffee, okay. Shoni Pabellano. Hello, so thank you for watching. Coffee to me is life. Yeah, for us too. For us too. All right, thank you for commenting. All right, now, let's talk about the coffee is really a staple here now in the Philippines. Like what you said, coffee is really evolving. It's changing. It's what can you see about the coffee industry here in the Philippines maybe after 5 years?
If I were to compare the coffee industry in Philippines at the moment, I would say it is barely touching the surface. It's not a lot there. In Thailand, I mean, because I am there, you see coffee shops like 7-Elevens. They're all over.
Oh,
Yeah, all over. So here is not that many. So this is the right time to jump into this bandwagon, really. Just be sure that you get it right first time.
yeah, that's correct. If you were planning to put up a coffee shop, especially in this time, make sure to have the right mentor, have the right knowledge, and have the right machine, right? So
Yeah,
if you're gonna be putting up a business, let's start right now. At least, like what she said, in Thailand, there's a lot of coffee shops. There's a lot of coffee drinkers as well, just like here in the Philippines. And you even told me, like, even the small cart base there are
Using
espresso
machines,
machines.
yeah.
Like, it's the time because we should do it here as well in the Philippines because we are one of the top drinkers of coffee. Like when we wake up in the morning, we drink coffee already. When we do meetings, when we do like meriendas in the middle of the afternoon, we drink coffee. So we are one of the top coffee drinkers here in the Philippines. So might as well, if you are into coffee, and if you want to have your own coffee shop, this is the right time. This is the right moment.
But in my book, you'll see a lot of different brewing methods. You don't need espresso machine to make good coffee,
Yeah.
really. But if you want to go from good to great tasting coffees, stay tuned for my next book.
Yeah, all right. You heard that here first, all right? Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, again, the books. She has 2 books right now. She'll be releasing the 3rd one very, very soon. Where can they get the book?
They can get it from Cafe Tagaytay.
Yeah? Oh, yeah? You can get it here?
Yes, they're available on Shopee, Lazada, Philippines, Shopee, Lazada, Thailand, and also on Amazon.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on Amazon as well.
It's
So
on
if you're
Amazon, yeah.
watching this from the US, from Canada, it's you can the book is available as well
Yes.
there. And the retail price in the US is different from here, or
Yes,
is
they're
this-
all the same price. It's about $50.
Okay.
Yeah, it might sound pricey, but honestly,
The
it
knowledge,
is worth it.
yeah, the knowledge that you're gonna be getting on these books is one of a kind. So, it's like if you're, for me, if you're buying like the Lord of the Rings books or the Harry Potter books or the what do you call this, Game of Thrones books, why don't we invest on this kind of book that we could learn, like just like that. So think about it. So might as well invest in books that we can learn a lot. All right. And I didn't mean to like don't. I didn't say that don't buy those books. I have those books, so I read that too. But I'm also into knowledge-based books like this. All right. So might as well have these books in your library as well, if you have your home library, and then your books are available for just hardbound, or are you planning to release the digital copy of
No,
this as well?
I do have ebooks on Amazon. They're on Kindle.
Oh,
Yeah, but I think the books are made to be just kept in the
To
shelf,
read,
right? It's good. It's good to keep them and just refer to them whenever you can. It's not just a recipe book. It's a book that can get you started in the right direction, especially if you're into coffee and tea business.
And this book is not just recipes and recipes and knowledge. This is a part of your experience as well.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It's a part of you, kind of a part of you, because this is a compilation of all your experiences.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, guys, again, the books, you know where to get it. Get it right now. Okay, and now, what are your advice to the people who are planning to put up a coffee shop
Now,
right now? If
Right
you're planning to put up a coffee, for example, tomorrow, for example, someone will be asking you, what kind of advice can you give me? I'm planning to put up a coffee shop or a milk tea shop.
I would normally say just do it, but do it with caution. So make sure you do all the research, make sure you get a mentor, as we said, and if possible, get a training. Do not be overwhelmed by the complexity of it, right? Just like anything else, if you have the passion for it and you have the energy, the enthusiasm, then put in the right amount of effort, but it's not without hard work. So be prepared to work hard.
Yeah.
And be prepared to keep innovating and make sure that you know what others are doing. It is a competitive market out there. You want to be different, find your key differentiator, make sure yours different. It doesn't have to be overly different. It has to be also relatable.
Yes.
And start small. Do not offer like 10,000 items on your menu. People are not looking for them. In fact, if I go to a shop and I find a lot on their menu, I think that each time I go down the list, they deteriorate. You have like about 10 items in your menu, some coffee, some tea, some fruit tea, right?
That's why you're asking the shops that we've been to earlier. That's why you're always asking, what is your bestseller?
Yeah.
Because most of them have like tons of in their menus.
Yeah.
So you should, because the bestseller usually is the ones that are really getting the best taste and the best orders that they usually have. So yeah, that's one thing also. If you are planning to put up a coffee shop, do your research as well.
Yeah.
Because you can go around the place where you plan to put up your coffee shop, and then maybe you can go to other coffee shops as well, not on your area but outside the area, for you to experience their coffee, their kind of service, the ambience they have, so you can compare or collect the data and then just put it all together and make your own like ambience, make your own kind of service, make your own style. Because once you put that all together, you're gonna be making a new one and you're gonna be standing out because you're unique. Yeah, because you are putting all together the ideas of each and all cafes. Okay, and you heard that again here first. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, okay. Okay, we are down to my last question.
Okay.
Now, what is the future plans of Xiao in the coming months or years?
Right. So as I mentioned earlier, I am writing my third book, and in fact, when I get back to Bangkok, I'll probably be there for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to tour Europe.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Personal or?
Well, I suppose I'm looking for good content. It's my holiday. It's actually going to be a solo trip. Away from everything. Sometimes you need that me time, but then it's not going to be a me time, it's going to be you and me time. So
you're going to be touring their famous cafes there.
I would love to, yes. I would love to show you some cafes that are exceptional, right? And also, it's basically to complete my book.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're going to be getting your inspiration there.
I already have inspiration from all my subscribers.
All right. Now, thank you so much, guys, for watching. If there are any other questions, again, you can go here tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. here at Cafe Supplies Tagaytay. She'll be here. She is really excited to meet you. So, for sure, there will be a lot of people here tomorrow. But make sure when you come here, again, between 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., let us all wear our mask, okay? wear mask and wear just have your alcohols ready. Okay, so just to be safe. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, any promotions you want to say to everyone? Oh, no.
Yeah, I would like to say thank you, Darwin of Cafe Tagaytay, for having
Thank
me
you,
here. It's such a great pleasure for me.
Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, we would like to thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting us. Again, this is only our 4th episode, but everyone is really always waiting for our next episode. Now, thank you so much again, and this is really one of a kind opportunity that you gave us, and thank you so much for accepting my invitation. Thank
You're
you. Thank you so much again. My name is Darwin, and this is the Portafilter together with.
Risa or Chao.
Okay, thank you
Ciao
so
for now.
much, and goodbye.